This is the Healey Brothers Show.
We're going to talk about how Healey supports the community during the holiday season. There's a lot that we do. I know one of the most important things is Wreaths Across America. Any customers that have been in our showroom, they'll see toys for Tots. But then one thing you want to touch on is what you guys just went and did at the food bank.
Yeah, so we'll start at this one. I mean, this is a pretty proud moment, not just for us, but for all the people that contribute, volunteer, led the way. I know actually one of our lawyers is a big part of why this project happened in Montgomery was the new food bank. They outgrew the small one that was in Cornwall on the Hudson. But this new massive facility, I would have to get the stats of how big this thing is. But standing in it yesterday, it was just mind blowing.
You guys signed a thing that's in one of the...
Yeah. So actually, when they first were building it and they announced that they were going to build it, like we went and signed a piece of the iron there.
It's like yellow, right?
Yeah. So that was like for everyone that was like a part of it. So that was pretty cool. It was one of our main donations, I think, 2 years ago. So it's awesome to see everything come together. I mean, we're a small piece of the pie that helped out, but the most important thing is feeding all these people during the holidays, especially kids that are in need. There's so many people that don't have food, and it's just scary. They help the schools like crazy. There's a lady from Sullivan County that just says like 50% of the kids need food. Which is like
insane
or
50%.
Yeah, and 50% are like obese, and I would have to check that.
Obesity is a big problem.
It was just and they go out, they try to get the healthiest food possible for these kids, and it was just awesome for her to hear her speak. But everyone was so excited. I mean, these food banks supply over 40 million pounds of food a year and feed 350,000 people. Like,
just imagine how much food that really is. I don't even think the mind can comprehend how much 40 million pounds of food really is.
It's crazy. And 350,000 people, a lot of those being children and helping schools.
It's a lot.
Like, so it's breathtaking.
So they bring food to the schools?
Yeah, they'll bring food to the schools.
Okay.
They'll serve you. They'll deliver food pretty much anywhere.
Do you know anything that they're doing specifically for the holiday season?
I know they do like a Thanksgiving drive. I know that's a big part of it. They're a little different than a soup kitchen. It's not the same thing as a soup kitchen. So I would have to look exactly the difference of it, but they're different. A food bank and a soup kitchen are two different things. You can probably bring that up and show it, but so that was pretty cool to see this building, just standing in it, because I was in the original one. The original one is beautiful. Family donated it, but just standing this one, it's eye opening. It's how much they needed it was really eye opening. So, I mean, in the littlest donation, like $10 is turned into $100 of food for them to serve. Like your every dollar counts. So, I mean, if you give $5, $10, think how much more food you're buying for the person in need. And starving and hunger is such a major issue in our state that this place really, when you see it and feed someone during the holidays, it changes their mood in seconds. So it's so important to help them.
Here. Is this the new facility?
Let me see.
I think it's a render of it.
That is the rendering. It looks slightly different now than that.
Because this is what's on their website.
Yeah, so I think Jack actually got some pictures yesterday of us being there, of like the outside. I don't know if he finished it yet, but
so you think
we
could
put
Dropbox?
It might be in there. It might not be. I know he was taking care of it. I know he did a video. It is slightly different, but it's big. That was like a quick rendering they did.
Let's see.
But do you have the stats of how big it is?
Well, let's go see. When I search up food bank in our Dropbox, I don't see anything. Let's go to about.
Yeah, I don't think they have the new measurements in there. Oh, you can see the difference of the soup kitchen and I think in here. If you go back.
Yeah, 48 million pounds throughout.
Oh, I was
you were
pretty
close.
Yeah,
you were close.
40 million meals.
They have 1,000 partners, not for profit. It's 20,000 square feet is what it is.
No, it's not.
Oh no, that's one in Cornwall. It's 40,000.
So that's the Cornwall. So I don't know if the 70,000 is the new one. The food bank now is So yeah, I guess that's a new one. 70,000 square feet.
Okay. So they outgrew their 42,000 square foot warehouse back in 1993. And then the food bank now has a 70,000 square foot building to economy.
Yeah, so go back to real quick, the difference of them.
Where'd you see the difference?
Go back, go to the top. Go to about frequently asked questions. It's probably I remember seeing it somewhere. I go on the site because I see like how they're because they actually updated pretty good of what they do and like how the building's going, how stuff's going. So
the regional food bank is a member of Feeding America, the National Food Bank Network.
Oh, food pantry and
would you look at that?
See, I remembered.
So food bank solicits stores and distributes large donations of food donations that a single food pantry cannot accept because of a lack of storage capacity at their facility. So basically, and then even the second sentence sounds like they just distribute the donations.
Yep.
But they even
meal programs,
they
school
distribute to soup kitchens.
Yep.
Whereas soup kitchens serve individuals in need of a hot meal, the only meal of the day for many of them, and most soup kitchens serve a full balanced meal, and some prepare and deliver meals to the homebound as well. So the biggest difference is that they take in and they distribute the food.
Also, another thing we really love about this.
Soup kitchen makes the meals.
Yeah, another thing we love about this. They're a big supporter of the veterans and help serve hungry veterans.
Big thing.
So, as we're the
All about the veterans
and the active military, and obviously we can't thank them enough. And I know I always say it, but we're founded by a veteran, so it's near and dear to our heart.
I don't see anything from Jack yet, so I don't think he got.
Yes, but yeah, we should have some pictures of that. And but it was amazing to see. The building's massive. They're gonna be able to help so many people, and it's just a brand new facility. They'll be able to get trucks in and out of there easier. It's fully operational, ready to go, right in Montgomery, right by the new Medline building. If you ever been down there,
I'm not sure.
It's like one of the.
I live.
It's next to some it's next to some massive warehouses. Yeah. It's kind of by the Orange County Airport. If anyone knows, but
okay.
Every dollar counts. I highly suggest everyone to check it out. You can volunteer whenever. They have tons of volunteers asking. We actually volunteered as a team there before. So
actually, that's one of the videos.
It's really important around. Yeah, it's really important around the holidays. And we always support them. I mean, feeding hungry people, like I said, is so important.
This is one of the volunteering. This was back in, oh God, what year was this? I've seen it in a file, but this is back when he volunteered.
Yeah, so they have a new CEO now, Tom. I don't know how to say it. Starts with an N. Nordachi, I think. But yeah, Tom. But Tom is phenomenal. He's doing a great job. He's really leading the charge.
We're storing food here. And we distribute that food to a network of.
I was trying to find the clips of you guys here, but
we were here.
Yeah, I went there. There's like 5 different versions here in our Dropbox, so it would take me to find the right one.
But yeah, it's great. Again, support them during the holidays and at all times, but the holidays is most important. Families need food and kids need food.
2019 back then. Yeah. 5 years ago. It's been a long partnership.
Yeah. All right, so what else?
So we'll end with Wreaths Across America. So Toys for Tots. I mean, we've done this as long as I can remember.
This is something that we're always going to do. Like, we're never going to stop doing it.
Are they still in our showroom?
Yeah, they're still there.
When did they pick them up?
I don't know the exact date. They stay in there for a while, but then the Marines obviously grab them and they distribute the toys to kids. I mean, it's literally. It's
I might
so
have to go
simple.
buy some toys today.
Yeah.
I
mean, people drop off toys, but a lot of times we buy toys. Our employees buy toys. We'll go out before we know the Marines are coming to pick them up.
Yeah, I think
we'll buy more. We'll buy more toys, obviously, because we want to contribute as well as Healey stores. But the boxes are all over our Healey stores.
Squishmallows?
And what was that?
Do you know Squishmallows?
No, what is that?
Oh, Lexi doesn't have them?
No, what is that?
Oh my God, female. They're these little like round stuffed animals that take over. So many like girls and females have them. Like all my siblings have them.
Never even heard of
it.
I'm old.
You're not. Yeah. No, you're not that much older than my brother. Anyways, like I think that might be something I buy a Squishmallow.
Yeah, and then obviously some of the stores they do a cool job. They put it in the trucks. They fill up the back of trucks with toys and stuff like that. So
Ford does that every year. Yeah,
so that's pretty cool. I think WS has already filled up one whole truck.
How do we become a part of this? Like, how did that start?
So I think. We've been doing it for so long. I think they just reached out or we reached out because we're by a big military bases. It's not like we're not. So
yeah, it's right in Newburgh.
And just every year after that, boxes get dropped off. And I mean, it's pretty simple. You can get a part of it by reaching out, but just people come to our business. They see it. Like I said, our employees love it. They contribute to it. We always contribute to it. And you're helping kids. What's better than helping kids during the holidays? Like, there's nothing better.
Yeah.
Like seeing their smile on their face. Like, you're changing them. They don't get.
Because not every kid has the same.
Yeah, they don't
opportunity
get
as others, and you can't take it for granted, and you got to help the ones that.
And just the smile they get to see on their face, like
of course,
it's pretty special when you help kids out. And then here's one of the most important events of the year, and
Wreaths Across America,
and a top event for us, which we've supported, I don't know how many years now. But again, it's not just us. There's a lot of great companies that support it. There's a great motorcycle group that's all veterans. Nom Knights, love those guys.
Yeah.
They're incredible how hard they work for the veterans and for their other brothers and sisters in military. So, and then Dave Andershak is the guy who runs the Orange County Veterans Cemetery of Goshen, or
Yeah, he's the what's the title?
he's the superintendent. right there.
Superintendent,
Yeah,
yeah.
superintendent there. He does a phenomenal job setting this up. We get to we put some cars in the parade. We drive around active military. There's kids out in the streets waving to all them, and you're honoring the fallen. You're honoring who's currently serving, and you're teaching the younger generation what it means to serve in our military, which is like so important. They take it for granted, that freedom, and then when you see these guys and how many people have passed away, how many people are active, and they really cherish it. They love just getting people that love them. When they're in the cars, you should see the smile on their faces when they're waving to all the kids that are out there on the streets. I mean, Goshen's packed. They line up all the kids.
To explain there's two separate things for it. There's one, like, today's December 5th. This is going to release on the 7th, though, on Tuesday. And the parade is on the 12th, which is through Goshen, right? So we meet up with, I'm trying to think where you guys go first, but then we meet them at the cemetery.
So we go to the cemetery first. We all meet up. Then we drive down to one of the fire departments in Goshen by Sereski.
Where the 18-wheeler is, right?
Yep. So that goes down there. We have a whole
But the
trolley
cemetery is where we pick up the veterans. Right?
Correct. Yep.
Pick up the veterans at the cemetery, then you drive to the firehouse, then you ride through Goshen.
Well, you pick up veterans and active military. Some are veterans, some are active. So, and then we have seven vehicles. So we have the mothers, the Gold Star mothers, who are like mothers of fallen, which is they're phenomenal ladies. Like, they're so special. And they get in the cars, they love it. They're all in there. They know that everyone's remembering their son or daughter who passed away. Then we drive down to the fire station by like Sereski area. And then, I mean, a ton of cars meet up. You have state troopers, you have the big military trucks in it. Sereski gets involved in it. Tons of local police department, fire department, motorcycles,
police motorcycles,
everything. This convoy is huge. And then there's people and kids all outside Goshen. You're looping all the way around. You go around the ice cream stand, and you go all the way through the main street of Goshen. And there's so many people out, and like the smile on these guys' faces of how important they are to the local community. Yeah. So it's awesome to see. It's an amazing event. Just being a part of it is special.
And then once we get to the cemetery, that's when, I mean, the Nom Knights are always...
they're the best.
Because the 18-wheeler holds, God, how many boxes of Wreaths?
I mean, so it makes other stops along the way. So it has different other veteran cemeteries in there. Or sometimes we're the last stop. Sometimes they have other stops.
There are so many Wreaths.
Yeah,
because that day, then you unload all the Wreaths. David does a great job organizing it because we use our trucks and whatnot to then help.
Yep. So we
move
load
them
up our
around
trucks.
the cemetery. David does a great job organizing how many boxes go in what section of the cemetery. And then what is it? It's Saturday the 14th, right? Is the
and then
the laying of the wreath ceremony, which is a big thing. You got Christmas carolers. You got
ton of people. It was like 3,000 people last year.
Something like that. Yeah, we can get the exact number, but I think it was something like that.
And this is like both times. Well, last year was nice. The year before it was like freezing rain, and like 2,500 people still came out.
What is the weather this Saturday? Let's see.
Oh, it's not this one.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, next. That's far out. But
if it's going to be snow.
It is a packed event. You got to come early. So many people are honored. It's a special, special day.
Right now it shows 48 and sunny. This is what it shows.
That's so far away.
It is so far away, but that's what it shows right now. It's 48 and sunny. We'll see. We'll see if that changes or not. But that's not too bad. That's not a bad day. 48 and sunny.
You're praying for that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I pray for everyone else that comes in support. But
of course.
I mean, you hear from Christian who's works in Orange County. Like, he comes out, does a phenomenal speech every year to make sure everyone's honored and make sure everyone's supporting our active military.
Christian Farrell, right?
Yep. He makes sure everyone's supporting them, learning about it. The guy is so well spoken.
He's a veteran himself.
Yep. He's a veteran himself. And the guy's just a special man too. Yeah. And they do a great job. And like I said, being a part of it's wild.
More than laying the wreaths. I know the Nom Knights bring I don't know if you want to say apparel and whatnot, and all the donations go to, I'm not exactly sure where their sales go to. I don't know what program, but
it's a military program.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which one, but they bring They bring apparel and stuff that you can purchase. Then there's that trailer that has like pictures and stuff on the inside of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And then, like I said, you have Christmas carolers that are there, ton of families, ton of kids. And then at one point during the day, then that's when Christian talks. What, Scofus? He talks as well?
Yep. So no, it depends on that Scofus. I'm with him all the time. No, I can't think.
He's at most of the events.
Yeah. No, I'm losing my track. Hold on.
Dave talks though, and then after all of that, Dave's usually the last one to speak, and he goes over, because the big thing about the day is it's the laying of the wreaths on each individual headstone and grave at the cemetery. All the families, all the kids, and everyone gets
Steve
involved.
Newhouse.
Steve Newhouse. Okay.
Jeez. See the guy all the time. I'm always with him. I can't.
Yeah.
I was drawing a blank there, but another phenomenal guy.
Yeah, but so after all that
really helps the county.
Then that's where Dave talks and
he's military too. Newhouse is military.
Is
too.
he?
Yep.
I'm not surprised. But that's when Dave, at the end, after they all finish talking, he goes over the process of laying the wreaths, and that's when families, kids, us, everyone gets involved, and they put a wreath on each individual headstone.
And that's definitely an emotional time, and you could see that emotion.
That's what it's all about. That's the whole point of Wreaths Across America.
Yeah.
But
and it's a nationwide thing. So doing it locally
it's not
for your
just,
local,
like you're saying, the truck, like when we're unloading them that day, the driver of the truck knows how many have to stay on the truck for his next stop. He could be going to a totally different state after he drops them off with us. Like he's all over the place. So
well, yeah, ours one time after work, I went back to Jersey and I followed. Ours was all the way back in Jersey, same truck driver. So
it's crazy. They go all over the place. I mean, the truck is decked out. It says like Wreaths Across America on
But
the side and everything.
Again, something you could always be a part of. I mean, just coming to the cemetery during the time and just saying thank you and just respecting everything that goes on and understanding it just means the world. So the veterans that are still here with us, the active duty members that show up, and just showing children what it's about, like that's really what it comes down to, just honoring and remembering. So,
yeah,
and anyone could be a part of it. A small donation helps them too. They're really just it's amazing. It's something that another thing that we won't ever stop doing.
Yeah, and these are just things we do around holiday time.
As long as I'm breathing, I don't think we're gonna stop doing it.
No, definitely not. I think it'll continue after you're done breathing, but that's a long time from now. That's a long time from now. But these are just things we do around the holidays. There are a ton of other events that we do.
Yeah, so I mean, these
are not around
these are all fun ones. Obviously, around the holidays, it seems like it's making more of an impact because you're helping when people are really stressed out and stuff like that. But it should be an exciting time and a time to be with family and remembering and enjoying. And these are small things that you could do to do that. So, it's things we like to be a part. Exciting things to help out.
Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and follow us at Healey Brothers on all social platforms.